In 5 minutes, I really can't get into too many things with you, so what I want to do is the thing I call quick bites. And what my quick bites are, last night I spent about 6 hours in the bar with a bunch of students. Ask me, how do you do, when you think about being, doing, and having, how do you get to that being state? Or how do you get to that state where you trust or where you own? And so these are the words that have gotten me to do that. So I'm going to give you some of my credos, and then you can take them with it. The first one is, I actually got from Ruth Ribley in the winters in the late 80s. I'm always in the right place at the right time with the right people for the right reasons to have a positive impact on my life and the world around me. I live that. Okay, that's one. Another one, you can't outgive the giver. What does that mean? It means no matter how much I serve, I receive back tenfold. I live that. It's not lip service. Another one, there are no victims, only volunteers. What does that mean? If you don't like the position you're in, realize you volunteered for that position. That's what makes you a victim. Stop volunteering. Take charge of your life. Another one we spoke about last night. I don't give a crap what people think about me. If you like me, great. You don't like me, great. I don't care. Because I live my life based on my beliefs, my dreams, what I want. So many of us start to live our lives based on other people's expectations of us. So as soon as I stopped caring what other people thought about me, I started enjoying my life a lot more. And it's interesting, as soon as I let go of the stuff I was afraid people were going to find out about, I got invited to speak all over the world. Because I didn't care what they thought, I just wanted to give my message out. And probably one of the most important things is be grateful. And what my wife talks about, Kathy, when she talks about gratefulness is being thankful for something that hasn't happened yet, but you trust the universe that it's going to give it to you. And another great thing, Joe Dispenza, one of my mentors, taught me that whatever you put out into the quantum field, when you put those thoughts out, and you put emotion to them, you attract it in. It always, always, always happens that way. All right? Another one of my pearls, for me anyway, you always get what you focus on. Anybody here drive a car? Right? Anybody ever watch NASCAR or race cars? When these guys are coming into a turn at 170 miles an hour, what are they focusing on? The wall in the turn or where they want the car to go? And when you drive, if you're driving down the highway and somebody says, oh, look over there at that, what happens to the car? Oh, we're looking over there at that. So you always get what you focus on. And to take that to the next level, most people can't get enough of what they don't want. Think about that. Why? What does the average person focus on? All the things they don't want in life. I want to avoid this. I don't want that. I don't want this. Well, if you're focusing on what you don't want, what do you get more of? What you don't want. And for the chiropractors, when you open up and you look at your appointment book, are you focusing on all the filled spaces or all the blank spaces wishing they were filled? Think about that. People going, wow, look at all those blank spaces. I wish I could put patients in there. I say, look at all those filled spaces. How do I double it? Now, that may sound like a subtle difference, but it's huge because I get to focus on what I want. So you want to start thinking about that. Here's another good one. You need to accept 100% responsibility for everything that happens in your life. If I was in a car accident, I caused it, even if I was hit from behind or something. Why? Because when you accept 100% responsibility for your outcomes, then and only then do you have choice in what goes on in your life. If you go around blaming somebody on your outcomes, you're giving them the power. So as soon as you accept 100% responsibility, you can create anything you want in your life. All right? And another thing, I got 15 seconds left. Failure. I have never, ever failed at anything in my life. I've learned a shitload of lessons, a lot of lessons. And I've learned a lot of things I don't want to do over again. But I've never failed, all right? Because what I've done is I've run out of time, as this clock said, but I haven't failed. So, the only thing, here's one last thing, is the only thing you can't get more of in life is time. You can make more money, make more friends, buy more toys. You cannot create more time. So be very, very protective of your time and what you choose to do with it. This is probably the best investment in your time you can make as a student, because there are so many mentors and so many icons here, if you listen to what I was saying about last night, so many icons here for you to tap into. So thank you very much. Time's up. I promised Jill I wouldn't go over. Take care, guys.